Good afternoon, Aries. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your November 2022 Tarot Energy Forecast. I hope this reading finds you well, happy, and in good spirits. So we're going to use the Energy Oracle to see what the energy around it of your November forecast is. Then we're going to be using the Crow Tarot and then the Spell Casting Oracle. So let's see. We are looking for the energy of Aries for the month of November 2022. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing camera lights, as in like a red carpet event. That's kind of like what I'm seeing. So a lot of bright flashes, camera lights, a lot of people, red carpet, somebody dressed to the nines. This could be a special event, a social event, and like a once in a lifetime kind of event, if that makes sense to you. So what we have here is walking away. So walking away resonates very highly with walking away from anything that has been imbalanced or keeping you stuck or keeping you stagnant. This is kind of like the devil energy in the traditional tarot. We have the scissors there. It's cutting cords of what no longer serves its purpose in your life, cutting cords of what isn't conducive to your happiness and growth, cutting cords of everything that is stopping you from your true path, your true self, your individuality, your speaking your truth, just being your true genuine self. And when you do that, this opens up just a door. It opens up a door of appreciation, of recognition, and not only from others, but self-appreciation and self-recognition, looking at yourself and saying, where the fuck have you been all my life? Look how free you are, how wonderful you are, how balanced you are, how grounded you are. Look at how beautiful you are. You're stepping into your own strength, your own power, your own individuality. You're speaking your truth. You're taking care of yourself. You're looking good. The things around you are starting to change from being just things to being things of purpose, to being things of use, to not just being things here and there scattered wherever, and we have them because it takes up space. The things that are coming in are things that mean something now. And when these things start to come in, things of insignificant go out, and we start to appreciate. You will start to appreciate yourself more, and others will start, all of that high vibrational energy of appreciation will just start attracting other people who appreciate you just even more. It's just this, there's a lot of, I kind of feel a lot of attention brought onto you in the month of November. A lot of recognition brought to you. There's a significant change, I feel like, and it's for the better. When I said I see flashes, camera bulbs, red carpet events, life-changing events, get ready, because it's a to-do. It's a thing. All right, so let's see what our tarot cards have to say. Look at that. Get out. Remember, I mentioned at the beginning of this that walking away is like the death card. Walking away is like cutting the ties of the things that no longer serve you or that are not conducive to your happiness and growth, things that help you transition into balance, stability, all of that. Look, can't make this up, guys. Come on. Beautiful. I love it. My favorite card in the tarot is the Tower, and I'll tell you why. Because the tower shows the tower does not lie. The Tower says, this right here is not conducive to your happiness or growth. This right here isn't conducive to you moving forward. This right here isn't conducive to you being your true individual self. That right there, that person there, that way of thinking, that thing that's just taking up space, all of that over there, all of that stuff that's been over there for quite some time that you said, I'll get to it, but you never did. It's been 10 years now. You know what I'm talking about. All of those things around you that are just taking up room, taking up space, that's clouding the energy or stagnating the energy. The Tower card is the card that brings all of that to light, and you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. Not anymore. Not during this time of transition and transformation. Not in this time of walking away from what no longer serves you, what isn't conducive to your happiness and growth. It's time to get on board with the Tower card and see all of this shit for what it is. It's time to stop hiding in the shadows, and it's time to start. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eight of Cups shows up with the whole, emptying all of those cups with all of that shit and refilling with what you're passionate about and what makes you happy. And the World card, change. Look at that. And see, we talk about self-entrapment. We talk about not seeing things for what they truly are. You have, and I love that we have the Death, the Tower, the World, and. So positive. Most people see the Tower card as a negative. I see it as a positive, negative. So pretty much what this saying is that you have this potential of great transformation, right? And sometimes we blind ourselves to the reality of what we need to transition out of to make room for what's coming into our life, because we've become so comfortable with the shit that's just taken up space. We don't see it as a problem. It's a problem. The Tower card sees it as a problem. The Walking Away card sees it as a problem. And for you to make this transition from the Death card to the World card, one door closing, another door opening, you have to take off the blindfold. You have to look at all of this and say, this is the change I need to make, and I need to do it now. I feel wholeheartedly that November is going to be the month of change. November is going to be the month that we all look at things around us and say, no more, I'm done. I'm done making excuses on why I'm not successful. I'm done making excuses on why I still surround myself with the negative energy that I do. I'm done making excuses on why I've held on to all of this shit for so long and allowed it to just take up room, because you're entering a time of fertility, a time of success, a time of abundance, a time of stability, a time of being opening our arms, ready, willing to accept ready and willing to accept the appreciation, the new chapter, ready and willing to accept what is beyond where we have put ourselves, what is beyond of where we've become complacent and comfortable. And look at you, stepping into this time of strength and courage. Strength, courage, creativity, and looking toward the future, right? Ready now. This could be you and your partner looking toward the future together. This could be the two of you making a command decision to change the relationship from one of being not recognizing why the relationship isn't moving forward the way you want it to, recognizing why the relationship isn't in a time of growth or stability or creativity or passion or strength. Why does it seem like we're having all of these problems all the time? Well, that's because it isn't a relationship in the way a relationship should be. We have an individual. Yes, that's great, because even though we are in a relationship, we also have to have our own unique individuality to be able to be expressive and creative in our own ways. But you also have to be a partnership too. And it almost seems like there has been a long time where neither one of you have acknowledged, if this is a relationship or partnership, neither one of you have acknowledged what is truly happening and what is truly going on and how to fix it. And it could be the Tower bringing that into, it could be the Tower bringing that in your face as well. And so when we recognize and we realize and we start to fix and we start to walk away and we start to release and we start to remove and we start to appreciate and open new doors, then things start to happen very, very quickly, right? Either for you separately or for you together, or for each individual self and together, right? I guess it just all depends on the strength of the relationship and what you decide to do about the relationship or partnership. Look at that, the Empress. So you are planting seeds. so fertile, fertile with the knowledge of where you want to go now and what you want to do. It's the fertile, it's the birthing the new ideas, the birthing the future. It's birthing the desire to plant the new seeds and to build this beautiful life for yourself. And it all starts with you releasing and letting go, and you walking away from what doesn't serve your purpose, and you starting to appreciate yourself, and then being more open to appreciation from others, and then allowing yourself to go through this transition of the death card with the Tower card and the World card, and then seeing, take those blindfolds off and seeing everything for what it is, and recognizing what no longer serves its purpose, and then moving forward. And then there's just this beautiful time of you. It's like a light bulb moment. I get it. I am in control of what I desire to create. That's me. That's nobody else. I desire to plant the seed of love. I can plant the seed of prosperity. I can plant the seed of abundance. I can plant the seeds of adventure, journey, appreciation, admiration. I can plant the seeds of lust. I can plant the seeds of new adventures, doors opening. I can plant the seeds of strength. I can plant the seed, plant the seed, plant the seed, plant the seed. I can raise that vibration to meet the vibration of my divine being within me that says, yes, we resonate, we vibrate on the same level. So let's do this. Let's bring all of this in, because I feel the soul knows what you want, what you need, and what you desire. And when we raise to the vibration of what our soul knows that is waiting out there for us, that universal inheritance, that ginormous vault with everything we've ever wanted in it. And when we're at that vibration that meets that, my goodness, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. A plethora of abundance. And you're headed right for it. Right for it. All right. One more card, please. And sometimes, because there has to be a balance, and sometimes when we walk away and we leave behind, sometimes there are things that we walk away from and leave behind that will break our heart, that will cause us to second guess our path. And that's the test, right? Do we go back to where it's complacent, crowded, and comfortable because we're sad about what we had to leave behind? Or do we continue on this path of abundance, prosperity, recognition, love, all of that? So this could also be people falling out of your life or leaving you, right? And when we start to change and we're not the person who we were before, we're not the doormat, we're not the person who someone can call whenever they want to do whatever it is that they want to do. We're not the person that someone can call when they need that ride. We're not the person that someone can call when they need money, because we're out there living our best lives, and we are no longer the person that can be used, confused, and abused. So yeah, there's going to be a sense of loss. But we have to recognize, I just said the word, balance. We have to recognize that everything has a balance. The Empress, the Three of Swords, the Death, the Eight of Swords, right? The King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, right? So the walking away, the appreciation, the Tower card, the World. So everything has a balance, right? And we have to understand that. We also have to understand that it's not our responsibility or obligation to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. It is our responsibility and obligation to have adventures, to have fun, to live life and not allow life to live us. Right? Not being a slave to the grind, not scrimping and not scrimping and then feeling that you have to deny yourself your guilty pleasures because you can't afford it, or you have to sacrifice something else, right? Absolutely not true. This is also about having patience. Having patience. This isn't something that is going to happen overnight, but it is something that is going to happen. And we didn't get to that place of being vulnerable or a victim overnight. So it's not going to remove overnight. Everything that you're doing here is for your well-being, and you are manifesting great riches, wonderful, great abundance, great prosperity. We have a full moon on November the 8th. So take your time here. Allow things to come to fruition. But the first move is yours. Walking away from what doesn't serve you, walking away from what's been holding you back, walking away from what has caused you to be imbalanced, cutting ties of the users and abusers, cutting ties of the people who know that they can come to you and throw all their shit onto you and you won't say no, and they're out there living their best life while you're confused about what to do with your problems and theirs. So Aries, this is your November reading. I wish you great luck and success. And until next time, take care of you and know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.